It's a rainy night coming late out of the dojo. No lights, dark out on the parking lot. Looking for my car, thought I left it here before. Got a feeling that something ain't right. Moving shadows, hear the sound of 2 feet. See my car, where my keys, kinda getting spooky. Oh God, now it's coming from behind. My cell is gone dead as I slowly turn around and oh, suddenly monsters all around me.
Hey guys, welcome back to Stranger Files, that little mystery solvers. And as you can see, Cody is, he's still kind of, well, he's in a very energized mood, but he's still pretty annoyed as well from, no, you're not talking to her. Not talking to her, you're mad at her. Because these two have decided they're going to go for round 2. That's going to be great. And Cody's just like, oh, cool, you guys are going to keep on doing that while I'm here in the house. Cool, you know what then? Forget you guys. I'm just going to go and solve this mystery by myself. Seriously, it's the jungle. I can be by myself. It's all good. So Cody is just like, you know what? I'm going to go to the cantina. I'm going to supply up. And then I'm going to go and head into the jungle by myself. Because clearly Casey has her own thing going on. And Cody's like, thought we were supposed to be mystery solvers. Apparently not. Late at night in the jungle can be scary for most people, but not for Cody. He's just like, you know what? Doing all this by myself? It's probably a lot better than having someone else with me. At least I don't have Casey distracting me with all her goo-goo-eyed nonsense over Logan. And yeah, it does feel hypocritical for Cody. I don't know who this guy is. He's also apparently traveling the jungle as well. Probably looking for things. But Cody feel like is kind of a hypocrite in this situation. Slightly, he never let his relationship with Aries interfere with the mystery, but he did get sidetracked for a while he was figuring things out. But he also had a job. That was the other thing. Cody also has a job. He's a scientist. He has experiments and stuff to do. The mystery stuff is kind of a side thing now because of his career. Not to say that his career comes first. He still loves his mystery solving. But, he wants to be able to do that and do everything else. Plus, he's got a kid to raise. A kid who's doing okay right now. She's a bit mischievous, but it's not the worst thing in the world. He went through there. That one's closed off. And there are, like, dig piles and stuff. So excavate the dig piles that you find, as well as maybe any other bushes and trees you find that have resources on. Because now Cody's starting to think, well, if Casey doesn't want to be a mystery solver with me anymore, perhaps then, well, for one thing, he needs to talk to her about this. Because for now, he's just being passive-aggressive and going off and doing his own thing, which is not great. Oh, look, it's this guy Derek again. I don't know what this guy's up to. I feel like he's being a suspect. Dude, he's also following us. Which is also very, very creepy. Incredibly creepy. Why are you flirty now? Oh, no. Cody's just like, oh god, another alien. This is not what I want. An alien who's apparently been having some fun of his own. Thing is this alien guy is suddenly just started just being like, well, hello, what are you doing out here all alone by yourself in the jungle? He's like, I'm excavating. Please leave me alone. Oh no, he's still searching. But that guy, the obvious alien, was very just slightly bit weird. He's just like, okay, maybe hanging around with aliens can be weird sometimes. But here's the thing, Cody, you've got an alien already. You don't need more. I mean, I love that these two are soulmates. I mean, when you think about this is Cody's healthiest relationship in the history of ever. He forgot Perry existed. Aria, I don't even want to discuss that one. Mindy was just pure evil. And Aries is the only person who's ever been good for him. Alright, so he's excavated. He's found that. We're going to go off the path. Oh, he's got some plasma bat bait. I was just like slightly worried for a second. I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Okay, go dig this up. go dig this up. I mean, Cody's got loads of mysteries to solve, and I've already planned what my next one is going to be that'll lead into after uh, this particular mystery. After the mystery of the jungle is solved, there's going to be a mystery of the oh my god, it's a bird. It's a parrot, and he's doing a little bob. He is doing a little bob. Look at him go up and down and up and down. Bop, 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 bop. So that's just funny. That's just funny. Just the parrot going up and down like that. It's funny. It also was clipping into that brick as well. So Cody needs to get his culture skill up, and he needs to examine 3 traps. Ooh, he found a limestone. That might actually have some jungle adventure stuff in it. Okay, clear the path with your machete. I think you got... Did you get another machete? Yeah, he's still got 2 machetes, which is good. He's got loads of stuff in his inventory. I feel like at some point, Cody... Like, the house is too small. Fossilized llama toe. The house is too small, but Cody's got a lot of, like, collections already. Look at that. I mean, he's got some gardening things, some My Sims trophies. I think these are ones he's found. A lot of metals, all them crystals, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Ah, the llama toe is from Jungle Adventure. That's cool. There's a bunch of Jungle Adventure fossils. Got some fish. Well, I say he's got fish. He's got 1 singular snow globe. And he found the... Oh, that was what he got. He got a frog, I think. Was that you? Striped quartz gold perlaca. It's a frog. It's a crafted frog. Which I think is in your inventory. Or is it? Yeah, it's in his inventory.
Yeah.
Which is good. We're going to go see what's off this path here. And he made it through. What are we going to encounter and what might happen? Because we've had some successful ones so far. Nothing too bad. High seldom culture skills. He can give it a try. Yeah, it doesn't work for Cody. Cody starts making noise while he embarks on the local dance, hoping to distract the flies from the sloths. The moves feel awkward as Cody trips as the flies redouble their attack. The sloths become agitated, and as they shake the trees, a few branches break off and strike Cody on the head, who runs away before anything worse can happen. So for Cody, didn't work so much. Didn't work for Cody so much. Where are we? This is a very small... Oh, another treasure chest. There's things. I hear water bubbling. This place is just super quiet. Super quiet and nice. Ooh, treasure items. And some money. What do you find? Anything good? Ooh, liquid rush. That's good. He's got some of that stuff for if something else happens. This is where you go fishing. This is the fishing spot. Okay, excavate this. It's kind of dark, and also it's actually kind of hard for me to see on my computer right now because sunshine is literally coming through the window right now. This is Cody living his best life. He is excavating, he's going on adventures, he's in the jungle, he's still paranoid. He still suffers from some intense survivor's guilt over Audrina, which sucked. But he's living his best life. He's not raising a vampire child, let's say. He's raising an alien child, but that's completely different. That one was legit an accident. Although he's still in a flirty mood. I think he's thinking about Ares and he's embarrassed because the sloths got mad. 2 sloth feet. Tripping over one's feet with trying to impress some jungle sloths is pretty embarrassing. Yeah. Ooh. A knife. What have you got there, Cody? A knife! No! Why don't you try some fishing? This is a pretty nice place, and I think if you go and look in here, there's like a crocodile or something. See, there he is. Look at him just floating about doing his own thing. Kind of funny. He's just there, just like, yeah, having a good old time. So Cody now developed the fishing skill. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. That's gonna be good for him. He's half, like, his skills are doing pretty good. 5 parenting. Logic is only 4. Dancing is almost maxed out, which I'm actually surprised at. Archaeology is 4, cooking is 4. Mischief and handiness. His handiness does need to get better because in order to get access to one particular mystery, I need to go get into the mine. I've never been into that mine, which kind of sucks because it looks really nice in there. Cody has caught a new fish, the discus. Ooh, can be caught without bait. I need to see because he caught 2 fish. Oh. An excellent uncommon one. Let's mount this thing. There we go. If we mount the fish, then they don't smell bad. After, I don't think he has any more fish though. No. He's got fishing level 2. I'm thinking that perhaps when he goes to the bathroom and there's a bush like right over here. Oh. An excavation pile. Another one. Yeah, I think I missed that one because it's kind of hard to see. So when he's done fishing, he'll excavate that, head to the bathroom in nature, and I might send him over into the cantina so he can go and have some breakfast. Get his culture skill up, definitely, because I need that to get to level 3 before he can actually head into the temple to examine 3 traps. And that will be very useful. But Cody's also going to need to talk to Casey, because he's just gone off and just spent the entire night in the jungle, exploring, fishing, finding stuff, and excavating stuff. He ran into a weird alien. He's now about to get swarmed by bees. Either way, it's an adventure for him, which is... He may be at the mercy of the bees. He's at the mercy of the bees. Cody Jet, everyone. Can defeat a giant alien plant, but the bees are too much, and he just got stung by them. Yeah. 3 hours of being stung by bees. I've been stung by a bee. That shit hurts. Oh my god, Ares is sad and lonely. Oh my god, he misses his mans. He misses his man so much. Cody, no. I mean, Cody's social, it's like fairly okay. But, Ares misses him. Send him a text. Just send him a text and just tell him you love him. Just make him feel better. Just be like, just got stung by bees. But I'm doing okay. Oof. Boiling hot now. Down here with Cody. It's just be like, oh, I'm gonna get some food from here. Kids after school in an hour. Right now he's just looking up at the statue. Getting his culture skill up. Getting his culture skill up because it's at 55%, 56. So he needs to get to level 3. And I think chatting with locals and stuff will help. As well as eating the food. Eating the food always helps, so. Do that and then go and order. Let's grab some of that, whatever that was I selected. But, oh, he's got a bit of a bad headache now. And he still hurts from the bees. Was that incredible texting? After reading your use of abbreviations and emoticons, it's no surprise that some Sims consider texting to be the only true art form. I mean, Ares is feeling a lot better now. I think after he got that saucy little text from you. Ooh, fire quencher. Fire foam. That's gonna be the thing we need, but we've got to wait for the vendors to get here so we can buy these. A vendor is here. Feeling very dehydrated. We're gonna go and buy everything we need. The insulation powders, the fire foams. And there is a pollination flower over here, but we can't pick that one yet because that vendor hasn't shown up. Well, let's actually talk to this guy because he has a lot of let's do the Silver Doradian introduction because that should help with our culture skill. Then we could just ask him a whole bunch of questions. That should help Cody out a little bit. Ooh. You could actually tell stories about defeating another planet. That's cool. Alright, he's now at level 3 of the culture skill. Ooh, he's developed the local salutation and has developed a taste for the food. That is great. Okay, let's pick up this flower. As well as... Oh, there's Liquid Rush and Fire Quencher here. But I don't know who that one is for, or at least who this vendor is. Here, it might be... It's someone. What are these? They're just stone lotus things. I mean, that's pretty cool. But yeah, you should probably go home. You're actually very tired. You've been up all night. You've been up all night, but you got that culture skill to level 3. You just have to examine some traps, I think. What is this? Yeah. Yeah, because in the third bit, you got to max out the culture skill. Defend against 2 natural dangers. Assemble a mystical relic. Open the treasure chests. Activate the relics 5 times. And find 5 Ormiscan treasures. So, there's quite a bit to do in this one. But yeah, head back to the villa. Head back to the villa for now, because it's getting quite... Well, I say it's quite early, but you're very, very tired. And also, you need to have a conversation with Casey. At least he's having fun from, you know, his hobbies of mystery solving. Casey has just seen Cody just outside. She's just like, hey, where have you been? I've been trying to... You left last night. Where have you been? Where have you been? He's like, oh, I went to the jungle, thanks for asking. I got stung by bees and a sloth threw a branch at my head. So can you just leave me alone? Okay, I need to go to bed, okay? I've been up all night. She's like, fine then. It's like, that was weird. He's never mad at me before, and he seemed very, very angry. Where's Logan gone? Logan is just, he's always disappearing off and stuff. She needs to actually go out into the thing anyway, so I'm gonna have a hop in the shower, and then she and Logan can head into the cantina as well for a bit. But Casey's now a little bit confused now, because Cody is never mean to her. Cody is never mean to her. They're practically best friends. And yet, for some reason, Cody just basically had just such a passive-aggressive tone and then just told her to go away. She's just like, weird. I mean, he's sleeping now. He's sleeping now, though, so everything will be good. She hopes, at least. So they've arrived over at the cantina, and Casey maybe thinks Logan will have some answers. Maybe she's just like, hey, Cody was kind of rude to me when he came back. Do you know if he's alright? Because he just went out last night. And, you know, he's just been very sort of passive-aggressive since yesterday. It's like, I don't know. He was kind of pleasant to me yesterday, and we talked about how great we like stealing things, but not much else. Not much else. Okay, view that statue together. And then you guys can, ooh, more things. Get some more foodies. Some good foodies. Because they do look quite nice. So for now, they're just like, well, let's just check out this statue then. But I still don't know what could have been bugging him. I mean, how was he before? He's like, he was great. And then when you arrived, everything sort of... He just sort of started acting a little bit more fine, if that makes sense. Logan doesn't particularly care, though. I mean, he and Cody, they get on well, but they don't get on great, if that makes sense. They're pleasant to one another. Yeah, they're cordial. They're cordial acquaintances, plus they are neighbors. But Casey just thinks it's a bit weird that Cody, in the history of their entire friendship, has never snapped at her and told her to leave him alone. Oh god, I did not check to see if any of these were vegetarian safe, so she's just eating a meat-based silver Doradin dish. She's like, this sounds good. Oh, that's not vegetarian at all. Oh, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to force myself to finish this off. She doesn't feel good about violating her principles. But she doesn't want to appear rude now to the locals. But she needs to get these. She needs to grab herself the machete, get herself some fire foam and flowers and this insulation powder. Yeah, she's also feeling very, very just ill now from eating that. Let's grab the liquid rush and that fire quencher. I know, maybe buy the lotus as well. Maybe Cody will feel better if you give that to him as a present. And is that... I don't know who that was, but where did Logan go? Where did Logan go? Logan's just completely vanished. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he just went home then. That was a bit weird. Just a bit weird. Also, there's military personnel outside the house, which is even more weirder. Celeste and Orion are now B grades. That's good. That's good. How are you feeling, Cody? Oh, he's up and getting food. That's good. That's good. He's had a good rest. Had a good rest. He's in a good mood now. In a very good mood. I'm just gonna watch him walk to the kitchen. You will notice because he was very chubby near the end of Stranger Ville, and he's a bit leaner now because power of science also. But he's in a much better mood now, and he's feeling a little more like better. He's just, oh look, it's Logan, who suddenly decided to start talking to him, so they can start talking about fish. He's like, hey, did you take my advice and find a good fishing spot? And he's like, yeah, I found something called a discus fish. I stuck it on a board. It looks pretty cool. And Casey's like, hey, Cody, how you feeling? We're thinking of going out to the jungle. Nah, how'd you feel about that? He's like, well, I'm up for going to the jungle. Yeah, that sounds alright. So he's walked up. She's just like, how are you feeling, really? You seemed very cold with me earlier. You seemed cold with me when you came back. And he's like, oh, he just insulted her, and she just got super, like, she just sort of left, and I think Cody just once again passive aggressively was just like, oh, you're going to bring your boyfriend along with us as well to the jungle, and she's like, just forget you then, because he's super pissed. He's super, like, he's got a smile on his face and a confident grin, but he's annoyed that Logan is basically barging in on what was supposed to be two best friends solving a mystery together, so it's not good. It's not good. Talk to Logan and try and find out, just to test out the local salutation on him, and then be like, why the hell are you here, Logan? Seriously, why the hell are you here? So Cody's inquiring now into why Logan has turned up, and he's like, she asked me. He's like, oh, she asked you. That's so nice. She asked you to come on what was our job. And I don't even know why you're here still. And he's like, look, just talk to her. She invited me. I don't know why. I don't know why. She says I have expertise. I mean, you're a thief as well. You understand, right? And he's like, I do, but that still doesn't explain why you're barging in on what is essentially our vacation. It's like, our vacation? What kind of friendship do you two have that you have to always go off together and no one else is allowed to join? It's like, well, we're best friends, and we solved mysteries together. Did she tell you about the meat scandal that we solved in high school? They were selling expired meat in the cafeteria, and when we found out, like, 4 people on the board got fired, the principal got fired. It was a whole thing. He's like, yeah, well, I broke out of prison. And Cody's just like, I mean, he's a cool guy, but seriously, I don't want him interrupting in this goddamn adventure of ours. And Casey, where has she gone? She's just sort of wandered off, and just sort of in a bit of a... She's just sort of wandered off down here to the cantina, actually. Hi, you can actually just come down here. He's like, Casey, please be honest with me. Why did you bring Logan here? I can hear you in your room last night, you know. She's like, well, I thought he'd be fun for the adventure, okay? It's fine when you're new to it, but I wanted him to come as well. I think he's having fun in the jungle. Why do you care so much about why I'm inviting him into our adventure? Anyway, it's not like He's like, because it's supposed to be just the two of us. You're my best friend, Casey. I don't invite my relationships into this. She's like, well, I'm sorry. But, you know, I'm sorry you feel that way. But it's just, I didn't mean to interrupt, essentially. I know this is supposed to be our thing, but I really like him, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity for me to get to know him. And he's like, you seem to have gotten to know him very well. She's like, if it makes you feel better, just you and I can go to the temple. We can leave him here. How does that sound? It's like, okay. We'll send, just you and I go to the temple, we finish this job, we discover all these cool treasures, and then, you know what? Maybe he can come on the next adventure, but I have to bring Aries as well, otherwise it's not fair. She's like, that's fine, that's fine. So that their little spat seems to have sorted itself out, I guess. I mean, Cody knows that, like Casey now understands that Cody's just feeling slightly like a third wheel, essentially. And no one likes to feel like a third wheel in their own adventure, and in the Strangeville mystery, he never let her feel like the third wheel, not even when they had to recruit Seb and Aries to help fight the Mother Plant. As for Logan, he's still just wandering around, doing his own thing. Still don't know his motive, and I still don't know how he easily decided that, yeah, I'm in the jungle with Casey, I'm gonna totally bed her now. So definitely think he's still up to something, even if he is being pleasant to everyone. But I think in the next episode, these guys, it will be just the two of them going off into the jungle by themselves. Just into the jungle by themselves, going to find out what is actually in this temple, because they're so close to finding it. And who knows, maybe they'll find a bunch of treasures, maybe they'll find some stuff, maybe, just maybe, they'll come to a realization that, you know what, it's okay if they invite relationships into their adventures. Because, you know, adventures are fun when there's more people involved, right? I don't know. Casey's doing this for kind of a selfish reason, and Cody just wants it to be just the two of them doing adventures, even with all the other stuff that happens in their lives. Who knows what will happen in the next episode. Definitely, they're going to this temple. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye now.
Go to the deep end. I just wanna go.